Hey, what's up, folks? Today we're talking about how Sigma males can destroy narcissists. That's right, friends, we're going to give you the tools to take down those self-absorbed manipulative gang and take back your power. It's like a martial art for dealing with douchebags. So if you're ready to learn some ninja-level techniques and strategies, then buckle up and get ready. Number 7. Set boundaries. Listen up, gang, because this is a big one. If you want to destroy narcissists, you gotta learn how to set boundaries. These people will walk all over you if you let them, so it's time to put up some walls and say no more. But how do you do it? Well, first of all, you gotta know what your limits are. You can't set boundaries if you don't know where they are. Once you've got that figured out, it's time to start communicating your boundaries to the world. And guess what? You don't have to be a dick about it. Just be firm and clear and don't let anyone push you around. And if someone does try to cross your boundaries, don't be afraid to call them out on it. Remember, you're a high-value person, and you deserve to be treated with respect. Finally, it's important to stick to your boundaries. Don't let anyone guilt-trip you into changing your mind or make you feel like you're being unreasonable. You set those boundaries for a reason, and you have every right to defend them. So stand your ground, friends, and watch those narcissists crumble. Number 6. Say no with confidence. All right, peeps, it's time to learn how to say no like a boss. This is a critical skill when dealing with narcissists because these people will always try to get you to do things for them. But here's the thing. You don't have to say yes to everything. In fact, saying no can be incredibly empowering. But how do you do it without sounding like a dick? First of all, be polite but firm. You don't have to apologize for saying no, but you also don't have to be rude about it. Just say something like, "I'm sorry, but I can't do that for you right now." And if the person keeps pushing, don't be afraid to repeat yourself. Another key to saying no with confidence is to be clear about your reasons. You don't have to justify yourself, but giving a reason can help the other person understand where you're coming from. And remember, it's okay to prioritize your own needs over someone else's wants. You're not obligated to do anything for anyone else. Number 5. Walk away. Okay, friends, let's talk about walking away. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joe, isn't that like admitting defeat? But hear me out, peeps. Sometimes walking away is the ultimate power move. It's like saying, "I'm too high value to waste my time on your nonsense." And let's be real, dealing with narcissists is all about conserving your energy. Think about it. When you engage with a narcissist, they suck the life out of you like a vampire. They'll drain you of your time, your emotions, and your sanity. But when you walk away, you take all that power back. You're like a superhero who refuses to play by the villain's rules. You set the tone, you control the narrative, and you dictate the terms. So don't be afraid to walk away, crew. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what if I can't just walk away? What if I have to deal with this narcissist on a regular basis? Well, my friend, that's where the art of strategic disengagement comes in. You see, walking away doesn't always mean physically leaving the situation. Sometimes it means mentally checking out. It means disengaging from the drama, the mind games, and the manipulation. It means refusing to give the narcissist the satisfaction of getting a rise out of you. Number 4. Build a solid sense of self. All right, my friends, if you want to take down narcissists, you gotta start by building a solid sense of self. These self-absorbed fools feed off your insecurity and self-doubt, so it's time to kick those feelings to the curb and cultivate some serious self-confidence. And don't worry, we're not gonna do any touchy-feely self-help bullshit here. We're going to give you some practical tips to boost your self-worth and turn you into a Sigma badass. First off, you gotta understand that self-confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop over time. So stop comparing yourself to other people and start focusing on your own journey. That means setting goals for yourself and working towards them, even if it's just a small step every day. When you see progress, you feel confident, and that confidence builds momentum. Next, you gotta learn to embrace your strengths and weaknesses. We all have things we're good at and things we're not so good at. But instead of beating yourself up over your shortcomings, focus on your strengths and use them to your advantage. And if there's something you want to improve on, don't be afraid to put in the work. That's how you grow as a person. and that growth leads to confidence. Finally, surround yourself with people who lift you up. If you're hanging around with negative, toxic people, you're going to feel like shit. But if you're surrounding yourself with people who support you and encourage you, you're going to feel like a badass. Number 3, play the long game. Narcissists are like that annoying fly buzzing around your head, constantly trying to get your attention. And let's be real, sometimes you just want to swat them away. But here's the thing. If you want to truly defeat a narcissist, you have to play the long game. Sigma males understand that patience is a virtue, and they're in it for the long haul. So why is playing the long game so important when dealing with narcissists? Well, for one thing, it allows you to keep your cool and maintain your frame. Narcissists love to get a rise out of people, but if you're patient and stay focused on your goals, they'll eventually lose interest and move on to their next victim. Plus, playing the long game gives you the upper hand, because you're not playing their game. You're playing your own game, and you're playing to win. But let's be real, playing the long game is easier said than done. It requires discipline, focus, and a willingness to put in the work. Sigma males know that the road to victory is often a long and winding one, but they're willing to put in the effort to get there. So if you want to take down a narcissist, don't expect it to happen overnight. Be patient, stay focused. Number 2, detach. Let's talk about how Sigma males can use the power of detachment to deal with narcissists. Now, this isn't about being a cold, unfeeling robot, but it's about learning to detach yourself from the drama and emotion that narcissists love to stir up. Think of it like a Jedi mind trick, except without the lightsaber. So why does detachment work? Well, for one thing, it takes away the narcissist's power. When they can't get a rise out of you or manipulate your emotions, they lose their grip on the situation. Plus, detachment allows you to stay calm and rational, which is essential when dealing with narcissists who thrive on chaos and drama. But how do you cultivate detachment? It's all about learning to observe your emotions and thoughts without getting caught up in them. One technique is to practice mindfulness, which involves being present in the moment and focusing on your breath. You can also try visualization, where you imagine a protective bubble around yourself that shields you from negative energy. With practice, detachment becomes second nature, and you'll be able to handle even the most difficult narcissists with ease. Number 1, move on and thrive. All right, my friends, it's time to talk about how to move on and thrive after dealing with a narcissist. This is the part where Sigma males really shine. They don't just survive, they come out on the other side stronger, wiser, and more badass than ever. Let's dive in. First of all, it's important to remember that you're not alone. Plenty of high-value people have dealt with narcissistic abuse and come out on top. In fact, some of the most successful people in the world have had to overcome narcissistic parents, partners, or bosses. So don't feel like you're weak or damaged. You're a Sigma male, and that means you have the strength and resilience to overcome anything. One of the keys to moving on and thriving is to focus on your own growth and development. Instead of dwelling on the past and what you went through, focus on what you can do to improve yourself and your life. Maybe it's picking up a new hobby, starting a side hustle, or working on your fitness. Whatever it is, find something that makes you feel good and throw yourself into it. This will not only distract you from the negative, but also give you a sense of purpose and accomplishment. Another important aspect of moving on and thriving is surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people. Narcissists can leave us feeling isolated and alone, but there are plenty of good people out there who will lift you up and encourage you to be your best self. And that is it for today. As always, thanks for tuning in, and if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Until next time,